Chickasaw Rancher, though.
Yeah, Montford.
Montford,
Yeah,
the Chickasaw Rancher.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? How's everything going out there? Boy, we have totally lucked out the last couple of Sundays with this weather, right? I mean, unbelievable. We were setting up today about 4 o'clock. The sweat was dripping off the end of my nose. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but wow, what a beautiful night. Beautiful night here in Oklahoma City. Welcome to the Twilight Concert Series. My name's Peter DeLisi, and I'm the Director of Arts Council Oklahoma City. And it turns out that Injunuity, we've actually kind of worked together without really working together, because we were all on a movie soundtrack together for the Chickasaw Rancher, Montford the Chickasaw Rancher, which is in the can, but because of COVID, didn't get released when everyone thought it was going to be released. But we were all at Castle Row Studio. It's been almost 2 years ago now, and worked on this wonderful movie. So you'll have to look for that when it comes out. And of course, the Twilight Concert Series is brought to you by the Chickasaw Nation. And we're really excited about that, to have them as our sponsor. Could I have a round of applause for the Chickasaw Nation? It's their funding and support that make it possible for us to have these concerts every week, all summer long, the Sunday Twilight Concert Series. Of course, we couldn't do it without the amazing support of many people that are here tonight. One of them is our fabulous communications director, Alana Dre. She's right here with us. And Alyssa Flesher, who is the director of the Twilight Concert Series. This is her 6th concert, but she booked these all this summer, and you're doing a great job, just a fantastic job. Andy Hopkins, where are you, Andy? He's around here somewhere. There he is. Andy Hopkins, our fantastic sound man. And his wonderful significant other, Michaela. She comes out and just kicks butt every single week. Thank you both so much. Do a great job. And then we have the most amazing Kristen Olmstead. Where are you, Kristen? She is with us tonight. She's our intern, but she is an intern extraordinaire. If you want to find out more about our intern program or anything about the amazing life of Kristen, who is also an opera singer, among many other things, feel free to go talk to her. So we're going to have concerts all summer. This week we got some programs printed up, so you can come out and get a program right over here at our desk if you'd like. Of course, you can find out anything you want to about us online at artscouncilokc.com. We are doing a giveaway. The Twilight Raffle this evening will be giving away a $50 gift card to a really cool restaurant. It's a brunch restaurant here in town called the Neighborhood Jam. $50 gift card to the Neighborhood Jam, so that's worth signing up for sure. Be sure to visit us, and before at our website to sign up, and you can. It has the Twilight Raffle button, is how you register on our website. And before the beginning of the second half, we'll announce the winner. Of course, you can also donate to the Arts Council on our website, so think about that while you're there. Restrooms are still closed down on this end of the Crystal Bridge, so you have to walk across the water to the other side, and then you'll see the restrooms on the south side of the Crystal Bridge, if you would. So, I'm not going to waste any more time. I didn't get to hear the soundtrack tonight, the sound check tonight, but everybody said that it was amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, Injunuity.
Thank you. I just want to take a quick second to introduce the band. This is getting close to our first performance in more than, getting on close to 2 years. You know, with COVID and everything, we weren't able to perform as much. We always love performing here in our home state of Oklahoma. We're located in Ada, Oklahoma. On bass tonight, we've got Mr. Philip Sullivan. On acoustic and electric guitars, Mr. Jeff Carpenter, who's a member of the Chickasaw Nation, one of our proud sponsors tonight. On drums, we have Mr. Cade Norton. And I'll be playing the Native American flute tonight. We've had several people come by and say, well, what are we listening to? Or what's this going to be? This is all based around the Native American flute. So kind of give a few little history lessons as we go through the concert tonight. So I hope you guys enjoy. And once again, we're Injunuity. right, thank you. That was a song called Spirits. Jeff and I started Injunuity back in around 2008. So we've been playing together for close to 14 years now. The four of us, we kind of have a unique work relationship. We all work together at the Chickasaw Nation. We work in the film department, documentary production, so we have a role in that. And then on the side, we get to travel around and perform this music, Native American flute music. I started my Native American flute journey back in 2002. The piano used to be my primary instrument. I grew up playing it, and I met a Chickasaw elder, and she told me, you need to learn the native flute. This is one of your cultural instruments, one of your iconic instruments, and it almost disappeared, so you need to learn it. And so I picked it up in around 2002, began playing, writing, met Jeff in 2008, and we formed Injunuity. We've been traveling across the United States, educating people on some history of the music, our bands, our tribes that we're a part of. So I hope you guys really enjoy this evening. We're blessed to be here. Weather has turned out perfect for this tonight. So this next song we're going to play is a song called Chickasaw Nation. All right, thank you. Next one, we got come up a song called Fight for Survival. And I do want to mention, we've released around 5 albums. We're on iTunes, Spotify. So if you like what you're hearing tonight, be sure to check those digital venues out. And I believe, Jeff, we brought some albums with us tonight. So before you leave, if anyone's interested in taking us home with you, we've got some albums here. Hope you guys are enjoying. So the Native American flute, third, not Native American flute, but flutes in general are the third oldest instrument known to man. Do any of you guys know what our oldest instrument is? Yell it out if you do. I heard drums, it's close. We use it every day. I'm using it right now. Our voice was our first instrument, followed by drums, and then followed by different types of flute instruments around the world. So if you think about it too, hundreds, thousands of years ago, and what we're hearing today is the state of Oklahoma, this music was being played. Drums, rattles, flutes. The flutes I play are all specifically tuned to a certain key, allowing me to play with other instrumentation. But traditionally, flutes were made to the flute player's body specifications. So, we could go to one of these trees right here, take a tree branch, burn it out, hollow it out, carve, sculpt it. And it would be based on the player's arm length, hand spacing. And so it's just a really simple but yet beautiful instrument. So different types of flutes make different types of sounds. Obviously, the smaller flutes make the higher pitch. The larger flutes make the more bass tones. And tribes had a lot of different uses for flutes. They would be used to greet people into villages. They would be used for healing ceremonies, medicine ceremonies. They'd also be used, as it's commonly known for, courting or finding love. So if a young man liked a young woman, he would write her a song on the native flute, and if she liked it, she'd accept it, and they'd become what we know as man and wife. And if not, he better become a better songwriter. So, a lot of different uses. We're still using them today for ceremonies and honoring people, and we're just happy to be here playing. And I'll tell you why after this next song, why this could have been prevented, and why at one time what we're doing right now was considered legal. So that's coming up. Next song we have is a song called Native. All right, we got one more before we close this set out. It's going to be a combination of two songs, a song we have named Indentation, and then a song called Shinnecock, which is Chickasaw for desert. So it's going to kind of sound like it's out of a old Clint Eastwood Western. So what we're doing here today, celebrating music, celebrating the arts. What's amazing about that is, I told you earlier, around the late 1800s, the United States government passed a code of laws that was entitled the Indian Code of Offenses. And what that did is it made it illegal for Native American indigenous people to pretty much do what we're doing right now, playing our tribal instruments, speaking and singing in our tribal tongues, having certain ceremonial dances. And believe it or not, some of those last policies lasted up through the 1970s before they were actually repealed. So at one point in time, I could be jailed for standing here playing the Native American flute. So you can see why it's an instrument we take pride in sharing and performing on and riding with. So we're going to close out this first set with Indentation and Chinook, and hopefully this weather will hold out for us. Apologize, I'm having to turn away. The wind will compete with the native flute, and the wind will win every time. So let's hope it dies down. Oh, thank you. And once again, I apologize. The flute's a very sensitive instrument. How they're built is when you blow the air through the top chamber here, it splits it off into a sharp shaving here. And so when you've got that wind from Mother Nature coming in, it competes and it blows across it and it completely takes the sound. So I apologize for having to turn my back to try to get some of those notes out, but we're battling the wind now. So that was our first set. We hope you guys are enjoying it, and stick around for our second set coming up shortly.
This is just a reminder, if you haven't already, visit our website to enter the raffle to win the Neighborhood Jam gift card this evening. We'll be back in just a few minutes to announce the winner and start the second half of the concert. Okay, I'm going to announce the winner of the raffle quickly, and then Ingenuity will be back up to play their second set. If you are the winner, just meet me over at the table over here, and we'll get you your prize. The winner is Daniel Carpenter. So if you'll meet me over at the table, we'll get you your prize tonight, and Ingenuity will be back in just a few moments.
Oh my! Hey, let's go, can't you see? Dang! I don't know where I'm gonna be able to play these things, to be honest. I know. And be careful about turning when you turn perpendicular and you grab all the drums in your mic. So be careful. That's true, yeah.
All right, we're going to start back up with a couple of cover songs. So the native flute's a pretty versatile instrument. And so hope you guys recognize these next two. And once again, I do apologize if I have to turn away from the stage to cut that wind from killing the flute. Okay, I said we were going to do two covers, excuse me, but we're going to switch it up a little bit. I'm trying to hit these flutes that can punch through the wind for you so we don't have anything cutting out. So this is a song that's called Mystery, and I'm actually kind of afraid to play this song because the last two times we played pre-pandemic this song, it brought a tornado warning both times. So, should we skip this song or should we just play it? We're going to play it. This is Oklahoma. We'll live on the edge here a little bit.
Crying Rain? Yeah, Crying Rain.
All right, this next song we're going to play is a song called Crying Rain. It actually is a vocal piece, one of the few vocal pieces we've written, co-written by a musician in Ada, Doris Strickland, and performed by Brittany Dawn out of Nashville. And this song actually got us a trip over to Switzerland, Italy, to do some touring and performing. So we're going to play the instrumental version where the flute takes the lead in the voice. But you'll have to check it out online. It's called Crying Rain. There's also a music video that goes with it. All right, we got another cover song coming up for you. One of our favorites to play. So I always have questions about this flute here, and I have a couple like it. It's called a drone flute. It's more of a modern Native American instrument. It harmonizes with a tone on the left side. So it's kind of like a bagpipe, if you will, a solid tone, and then you play over tones to it and notes. But that's more of a modern Native American instrument called a drone. One of our fun ones to play. So next we've got a song everyone knows, kind of a heartfelt song, one of our favorites to play as well. You'll recognize this one. Hope you enjoy it.
This is such a wonderful band, and I hate to cut such a beautiful song a little short, but the rain's getting ready to start coming down, and it's raining on stage. I don't want to fry the flute player. Injunuity, ladies and gentlemen, please give me a round of applause for this incredible band. And for the amazing Chickasaw Nation that brought them here this evening. Would you like to say anything else before we go off the air, my friend?
Once again, thank you guys for coming out. I know the weather kind of put a damper on things, but check us out, injunuity.net, injunuity.net. Like I said, we're on Spotify, Apple iTunes. So if you didn't get to hear something tonight, it's all on the internet. Thanks again.
Of course, they did also play about 3 or 4 songs kind of begging for the rain there right at the end. So, I mean, there's some real energy up here, isn't it? Thank you all so much for coming. Next week, come back and see Talk of the Town. Have a great weekend. Good job, you guys.